Hello, folks, and welcome back to Professor Layton in the Unwound Future. We're dealing with this guy again, who has some really weird puzzles, and I'm looking at the list again, and he still has weird puzzles. So, KV, I hope you're ready for more weird puzzles from this guy.
I'm ready for more weird puzzles because everyone is here. And on the top screen, there is a KV TV sandwich, because on the outers are the characters I voice, and the inside people are all the characters you voice.
Aww, that's true. Wow, I voiced
and then
a
there's
lot.
Rock.
In this...
I don't know.
You're
Rock's
Rock.
the appetizer.
No,
appetizer.
Wait, you voiced Rock too, so technically it still counts.
He's the appetizer. You put an extra piece of bread on top of the sandwich.
Maybe.
He's the appetizer.
I'm not a fan of olives, but I know some people put like they stick a thing in the middle of the sandwich and they put like a little piece of fruit or a vegetable on it, like olives. He's the olive.
Look, Rock is better than olives. He is something else. I don't know what, but he is that something else. Anyways.
We need to talk to this guy. Get rid of all these other puzzles.
Curses unfortunate soul of mine. My life has taken a turn for the tragic.
What seems to be the trouble now?
I discovered the addition to seeing the future. I got a new voice this week, I think. I possess yet another terrible superpower.
We only just met him last week and you already forgot. No.
See, I know things no humans beings should know. The answer to this puzzle, look here.
Okay, but why are you making us solve it then?
If you know the answer, tell us the answer.
The ripple effect. The image below is a photograph of the surface of a pond a few moments after somebody threw a handful of pebbles. Assuming no pebbles landed in the exact same spot, how many pebbles were thrown? All the ripples captured in the photo came from pebbles.
5. Final answer.
5? Wait.
Yep.
1, 2, 3... I'm also thinking 5, but let's look. The answer is 6.
It's not. Yeah.
We were off by 1. We were off by 1 somewhere.
I see where.
It's that one line. I see it now, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, we were almost there. We almost
Close
had it.
enough.
That should do the trick.
Alright, that's right. We're doing a bunch of puzzles before we get to the whole revelations, the truth. At the Thames Arms. Oh, I did it again. I corrected myself.
The times, the thimes, the...
Oh, look at the times.
Oh, well, I'll be. There's another man who shares my superhuman abilities. Oh, joy, I'm not alone.
What are you getting so worked up about? All you had to do was count the rings, you know? Yes, well, we're apparently bad at the counting.
Luke, shut up. I think you may be confused, sir. You see. Hush now, friend. You need to say another word.
Uh-oh. I lost the KV. Uh-oh.
What?
You cut out.
Gosh dang.
Yeah.
Come on there, Nut.
I heard the hush now, friend, and you just disappeared off on me.
Well, he said you didn't say another word, so I stopped talking.
He got wished to another dimension. Anyway, go ahead and finish it.
You need to say another word. I know everything you're feeling right now. Yes, it is my sad fate to know how conversations end before they even begin. Of course, if you're always into... I'm sorry. I just remembered I have some business to attend to.
Layton almost losing its temper. He's almost lost it there.
Do we have more puzzles with that guy, or is that it?
That was it. He only had one.
Oh, we only had 2?
Yeah. Apparently,
okay.
I thought he had more. I mean, the way he goes on about it, I thought he would have more. But hey, you know what? That's fine. We're going to Flatstone. All right. There's apparently more puzzles at the casino. I can find more puzzles. Let's go this way.
Now, Luke, we shouldn't always be entering a casino, but if there are puzzles there to be solved, we will solve them.
It's okay. We got a cop. We got 2 cops. We'll be fine.
And a rock. Brock's the most important part of this operation. I forgot the snazzy music.
I feel like Mark looks like someone else design-wise, and I can't pinpoint who. I think it might be Henry that I'm thinking of.
I don't know who Henry is.
It's a character in Miracle Mask, and I don't know,
okay.
he just reminds me of a much older, I think his name was Henry, I don't know, I think it's the same design, like, they just made him younger for that one. Anyway.
Okay. He looks like Sean Connery to me.
Are you gonna give him a Sean Connery voice now?
I think I did before.
Yeah, okay.
Visiting a casino in the middle of the day. Some people have such poor impulse control.
That's a rather hypocritical thing for you to say, don't you think?
You've got a real smart mouth on you, kid. You, sir, you should teach this kid some manners.
I do apologize. Luke can get a bit worked up at times.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood today. Solve this puzzle and I'll forget about the whole thing.
Okay.
I wanted to listen to the saxophone solo, sir. How dare you? You interrupted the saxophone solo.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of words. As seen in the upper left image below, you place 3 identical paper cups on the table and secretly mark the middle one as shown by the small blue arrow. You then close your eyes and tell the friend hide a coin under one of the cups and switch the places of the other 2. When you open your eyes, the cups were rearranged as seen below. Which one, A, B, or C, has the coin hidden beneath? What?
Let me show you a magic trick. Okay, what's it called? It's called just surprise me. How is that a magic trick? Just surprise me.
What the heck? I don't... But you close your eye. Oh my god, the solution is even stupider. Okay, the answer is A. But that's just like one scenario. I don't...
Yeah, that one is very, very, very dumb.
Yes, like...
Because there's multiple ways that can be answered.
Since the marked cup in the middle moved to the right to become cup C, you know that it's switched places. You can't just assume they're going to go in the same direction. No, this is a horrible puzzle. Oh my god.
Your friend could have hit it under C or B. What's wrong with you?
Holy crap. That's a terrible puzzle.
Well,
oh, sorry.
It was so bad. Sean Connery didn't get to speak.
I just habitually just skipped over him because I'm just that angry at this puzzle. Your puzzle sucks, sir. Are you always here at the casino?
Pretty much. I've got nothing else to do. Besides, have you looked around your window lately? London's full of goons with a family. You'd have to be either crazy to wander out there.
I'm so mad.
Those punks have scared just about everyone into the town following their orders. What else can a good citizen like myself do but hide indoors where it's safe? And also make completely botched puzzles.
I see.
I mean...
You know, sir, just hiding around in here making puzzles that are technically impossible to solve is not a good form of business.
I think the casino's getting to him because he's making these, like... they're, like, thematically, it actually still works because it is a game of chance, but it's so stupid in puzzle form. Hey, new car course. Let's look at it.
Is that the last car course we have?
I think so. Nope, we're still missing one.
Oh, we're still missing one.
Oh, we got it.
From Layton himself, it looks like.
Uh-huh. Alright, enjoy your nice elevator music.
It's happy elevator music.
Oh.
That's a rock. No, don't crash the car. Luke paid good money for it, and by good money I mean someone gave it to him.
I think that's right.
Alright, it's all wound up from the side. It's a weird way to wind up the car, but okay.
Hey!
And then it jumps a lot. That car is possessed.
I mean, cars can bounce. Like maybe there's a mechanism on the little device to control the car where you can make the car bounce. Maybe?
Oh, hey, look, we have the last one.
Oh. Can I... Oh,
Well, congratulations on getting this far. Allow me to reward you with this puzzle. It should be a piece of cake for an expert puzzle solver like you.
Okay. Pick up all the top. Thanks, Professor. There's only one way to go, and that's down, so I don't even have to turn the car.
Layton, why do you have more than one top hat?
Why does he have more than one top hat? Don't you
That
always
is a
wear...
trade secret.
Does
I
he-
shall never reveal the answer.
Does
That
that...
in itself is a puzzle.
Did you betray Claire and just bought multiple hats that all look the same?
In his research for what happened to Claire, he happened to find this shop where she got the hat and was just like, well, dang, I guess since I'm here, might as well just get a bunch of hats.
Maybe he'd stop wearing Claire's hat to ensure that it stays in tip-top shape, because, hats wear down.
That's true. That is very true.
We did it! We finished all the cars! Congratulations! We conquered every track!
And then she's here for right now.
She added a new in the Layton's challenge, which is something off on the other menu that we've already checked out before, so no worries there. Oh, look at the picture now! I love how Layton is just the hands like, hey!
Hi!
I'm
Hello,
here. He's-
I am also here too.
I know,
but
right?
I'm
It's
being
like-
a responsible driver and making sure that one hand is still firmly on the wheel.
Okay. I think that's it in the casino. Now we can leave. I love how we're just doing all this with our gang of friends and frenemies.
Say, Layton, do you think we can spot the food while we're out?
No, it's just a quick spot, that's all.
But, Inspector, I think Layton would like to treat us to some food, don't you?
Oh, are we going to the... Looks like... Okay, actually we are going to go get food. Good. Lucky you, partner, we're getting food. Are you ready for some food?
I'm ready for food.
Oh man, I'm...
For thought.
Lol. Here we go. There's Celeste and Don Paulo at the bar.
Paul! How's it going, Paul? Hi, Paul. Paul, pay attention to me.
Ah. Alright then, I think we're ready to start. Are you ready? Wait, can I talk to him? Let's talk to him.
You sure took your sweet time getting here, Layton. I thought you might have gotten lost.
Come on, Paul. Surely you haven't been waiting that long, have you?
I have, actually.
Your man,
Hello there.
he's welcome to have joined us for puzzles.
No, I detest those puzzles that you solve with the cars, and I never got a car as a boy myself, so I always wanted one. And this little brat just gets one for free?
That is the tragic backstory of Don Paulo.
Oh, that's so sad. I need a tissue. Anyway.
Hello there. We were in the neighborhood and thought we'd drop by again. Welcome back to the Thames Arms, sir. Did you ever find the gentleman you were looking for? Yes, thanks to your help. I'm glad to hear you found him.
Alright, here we go. Hi, Celeste. Oh, I'm so relieved you all made it out alright.
I couldn't very well let myself get caught before hearing about the secret that you mentioned.
Something tells me you've already figured out much of it for yourself, am I right? Huh? Professor, is it true? Layton, if you know something, spit it out.
All the concerned parties seem to be in attendance, so I'll try to explain things as best I can.
It's taken time. But I believe I've finally made sense of the bizarre events we've witnessed.
I like how Paul's just like, whatever.
Worked it all out?
For the most.
Layton's just being Layton again.
Come on then, out with it! Yes, of course. I have much to say about this city and its secrets. The London
Okay.
we are presently in, this London of the future, is a fake.
Those awkward pauses definitely for sure is just a thing because of like localizing from Japanese. Like it probably sounds
Yep.
more natural in Japanese, but because there's these pauses, they have to make it work.
The pause for me was more like, okay, an anime cutscene ends now. Back to the regular game.
More precisely, it's a set designed to make us believe that we've traveled 10 years into the future. Because
But who has the money for
there
that?
is no time machine. Not here, not anywhere.
What?
Some rich dude, apparently.
We were all led to believe that the clock shop was a portal to the future. But the truth about that shop is in some ways just as bewildering. The back room of the clock shop is no time machine. It's a lift leading down into the earth.
Well, that honestly makes sense, all things considered, because they did feel like
Yeah.
this headache, lightheadedness, which, you know,
Yep.
you can't explain away for time traveling, but also if you travel elevations for that much amount, yeah.
Yep. And I knew this part of the twist. I just want to know how the heck
You
they.
mean
Oh,
to say we're underground right now?
Yeah, like, the scope of it all, knowing that it's not the future and it's someone constructed all of
Yep.
this, though, is pretty mind-blowing.
yeah.
Precisely. You may have heard of subterranean caverns, as some of them house ancient ruins. Some experts theorize that these caverns pepper the entire Earth. What I've seen here leads me to conclude that Dimitri used one such cavern to build this false London.
This is a huge-ass
Ow.
cavern, man.
It's as if we're standing in the largest film set ever created.
Thank God.
What? I can hardly believe it.
So Dimitri is behind all this then? But why? That question stumped me as well. Why would he go to such pains to make us believe we're in the future? It doesn't make sense, unless convincing people of this is the key to achieving his ultimate goal.
What kind of goal requires a setup like that?
It's simple. It seems that Dimitri never gave up his original dream of building a time machine.
Is this dialogue going automatically, or is it? Okay.
I'm pushing it. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
pushing it.
because I wanted to pause for a moment because I just wanted again. Who the heck built this? How? Like,
There's
that to
really-
me-
Well, I think the who is obvious at this point, considering he just debunked the whole thing, and considering who this entire time has been insisting it's been the future. There's only one
Well,
person. It's more
I
of the
get
how.
that part, but yeah, that's what I mean. I mean the how. I'm just because to me, like, I knew this trick, and I was like, okay, that makes less sense than going to the future. I built this giant city underground. Okay, but why?
That's the thing with Layton games, is when they get to the whole, like, reveal, you kind of just have to, like, just withhold your disbelief, because it gets really wacky and out there.
I guess, but I mean, at least the other one that I know the major twist in, which was Curious Village, is like, oh, they're all robots. I'm like, okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah, that's smaller scale. So that's
Yeah.
a little bit easier to believe because it's more confined, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah. Because then, like, do the
this
people
is-
here live? The people that are living here, are they paid actors? Do they think it's 10 years? Like,
Yeah,
there's so much
yeah.
logistics here that, like, I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, this is
Okay,
so,
anyways.
Yeah, don't worry. This is not the first Layton game that's done it. Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney did the same kind of thing too. That where you just have
Okay.
to withhold your disbelief for it to
Okay.
work. And unfortunately, it didn't work for me when I went through it. But yeah, this is. It's more like I'm like, yes, I know there's some really bad stuff, but it's fine. It's okay.
Yep.
We all
That's
know
fair.
this. We all know this. We're just gonna keep going and just smile and nod because that's just how Layton games work.
But though he poured all his energy into achieving this feat, the task was too large for one man. He needed
I mean,
other
you
scientists
need to hire
support his
people for it.
project, So he turned to the greatest minds in London.
Yeah, well, not just scientists. You need like actual
But to
people
keep
who
the
construct
scientists
shit.
working for him, they needed to believe that they were in the future.
Why?
Okay, so the scientists didn't know.
Think
Yep.
about it, Luke. Dmitri couldn't imprison the scientists, not in the conventional sense. After all, who knows what kind of work they would produce under those circumstances? No, Dmitri needed.
What if they
different
tried to
approach
leave?
compel the scientists to complete his research.
You know, I feel like they would like if they go far enough, they would just reach like the quote unquote wall or barrier
Yeah.
of this constructed underground place and just be like, wait a minute, why is the sky a wall?
Yeah.
The scientists had to want the time machine to work as much as Dmitri did.
Me and KB slowly deconstructing this whole
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
no,
Like,
this is not this is
his explanation is sound. I am just questioning the motives
no, it's
of the
okay.
idiot who
no,
decided
no,
this idea.
No, you're fine. It's okay. This game is old as heck. It's all right to deconstruct the whole
So
thing.
he told them that they had been shot forward 10 years in time, stranded a decade from home. Dmitri misled the scientists, telling them that the time machine was an unfinished project. They thought they were stranded, and that the machine was their only hope of returning home. Ah, so that's why they were so willing to follow orders. That's all I've been able to work out. Perhaps our friend here can fill us in on the rest.
I see you've caught on. Excellent work as always,
Kinda had a feeling that's who he was.
The family uses this establishment as a hideout. Therefore, it seemed a bit odd that the bartender didn't so much as raise an eyebrow when we walked in.
I have to give credit where it's due. I never imagined you'd work out so much of the plan yourself. I suppose I've no choice but to shut you up for good.
The whole story.
Future London turns out to be a fake city built in an underground cavern beneath the real London. Dmitri led his team of scientists to believe they were trapped in the future so that they would put every effort into completing a functioning time machine.
Okay.
Let's go!
Oh, I like there's no reveal. It's just like, yeah, we know you're
Whoosh.
Dimitri. Shut up.
Right, there's like no cutscene for that. Dmitri Allen, you've been watching us the whole time?
I wish you had challenged the professor. Bumbling lawmen have no part in this conversation.
But bumbling? I'll show you bumbling!
It would be wise for you all to stay right where you are. You see, I've laced this restaurant with enough explosives to level the place.
Okay, that's a bit extreme.
I'm gonna kill myself too.
Are you out of your mind? We'll all die, even you! Oh, no. I'm going to walk out of this place unharmed. You see, by pressing the switch here, I've activated a series of sensors embedded in the floor. The sensors don't respond to my movements, but they'll trigger the charge the second you touch one.
This place is a minefield!
I see you're catching on. Now I'm going to stroll out that door and leave the lot of you behind. Stay as long as you like, just remember that when you decide to leave, you seal your fate. It would seem you've bested me, Dmitri, but there's no challenge to be had here. Not exactly, Professor. This piece of paper contains the location of every sensor in the room. All you need to do is know how to find them.
Minesweeper.
No.
Battleship.
Yes.
Well, I suppose this makes it more of a fair contest.
I can't believe a bad guy is being fair with the heroes. Okay. Fine, all
I'm
the
not quite sure
sensors.
why you decided to give that to me, but okay.
Find all the sensors. The numbers written above and to the left of the map indicates the number of sensors present in... Oh, is this like Picarets or something? Indicate the number of
Is
sensors.
this Picross?
Yes, Picross, that's what I'm thinking of.
I like Picross. I know how to play Picross.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. In each column and row
Kind of.
respectively, derive the location of all sensors using the information provided and mark them on your map. So there's like 5 and 3 down, basically. Okay. What does the red circle mean?
Yeah, that's what I don't get. So that's already throwing me off. Because
Oh,
then
it's
there's
a
like
person.
two...
That's a person. Okay.
Oh.
There's a key. There's a person and then a table.
Oh, okay. So then,
Okay. All right.
well, the 2 0 columns...
That doesn't actually work, so this is not quite
on.
Picross.
5 down. Because literally these are all out. Okay, so there you go. So there's 3. So 3 is done because there's 3 open.
Okay.
There's 3 open space. No, I need to hit something else, don't I? No.
Yeah. Well, no, that makes sense. If you have 3... Okay, I'm understanding how this puzzle's working now. Okay. So yeah, the 2 3 rows are good, and the 2 3 5 columns are also good on. So now we need to figure out the 5 4 and the 4 rows.
Well, that's in that case, this whole row's gone because if we're doing this correctly, because that's
But-
4 open
okay.
spots,
There can't
right?
be a sensor under a table.
I guess not.
Can you select the place the table is in
Yes.
the 1 column?
I can.
Okay. So then we can't say that for sure that 4 is right there yet. But what we can say is that there shouldn't be anything in the 0 columns, so we know that that has to be true.
Okay, so that means
In
these
which-
are gone, right?
Okay, yeah, that...
Oops.
Yeah, because we need 5 there. Yep,
Right,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah, because this table row here too is also 0.
Yep.
Okay,
In
so
which
this
case,
is correct.
okay.
Alright, so this is right then. Yeah.
So that first place where you had
This 4 is
the
there
four on
then,
the bottom,
right?
that was correct. Yep, that was correct, yeah, because you already
because there's
fulfilled the 1.
already one up there. Okay, yeah, this is literally Picross. But with mines.
It's a little different than Picross, but it follows the same principle. So you still need to get the 1 next to the middle 4
3.
to fulfill the last conditions.
That's this one. Because, yeah, okay, hold on. Oh my god, did we actually work that out? Let's see. You ever play that? You ever seen those, like, you know that VR game where you actually disarm a mine? You ever seen those?
No, I haven't.
There's actually a VR simulator where you actually disarm a bomb.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's a 2-player kind of game where one person is in the VR disarming the bomb while the other person tells instructions. It's really neat. Also, everything
Interesting.
looks correct.
yep. And I'm also going to keep this in mind because this spelled out something when we undid this, and I wonder if that's a clue for something. It says 317.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a clue, but it says 317.
Oh, well done, Herschel. It was foolish of me to make this so easy for you. I suppose you're free. It was surprisingly easy. Unless, of course, the information you provided me was inaccurate. What? Luke, look at the position of these sensors. Now flip the drawing over. What does it...
Oh.
Ah! I see!
I was on the right track. It was looking for a word, not numbers.
Lie! It's a lie! Hey! Huh? Oh! Lie! Does this mean what I think it means? Dimitri, you're bad at this. You're bad at being a bad guy.
This map of sensors is a lie, isn't it? We're either going to walk straight into the sensors and die.
You monster!
Unless...
Oh my god, we're getting deep. This is puzzleception going on here. Okay.
there weren't any sensors to begin with.
This is so deep. What?
That's it, Dimitri, isn't it? It's true you've done some evil things, but you're not a killer. You just want to keep us busy so you can make your escape.
and he did keep you busy, and he didn't escape. So
Yeah,
I don't
no.
know what his deal is.
I know, right? He's like, you could have left that entire time, and yet he didn't. Okay.
I should have known I wouldn't fool you, Herschel.
And now we're voiced again.
I've worked things out on my own this far, but I need you to help make sense of the rest. You must have had some reason for concocting a scheme this wild.
I had a very good reason. It all started about 10 years ago. Bill Hawks and I were friends and colleagues.
Bill Hawks.
We worked in the same lab researching time travel.
Still don't know why people hate him so much.
Oh, you didn't work it out?
Our research meant
I have
everything to us.
ideas, but unless they
We
explicitly
poured our
say
hearts
something,
and
to me it
souls
sounds like an
into
accident.
uncovering the secrets of space and time.
Okay, but you remember who Bill Hawks is, right?
Yes.
A very influential politician.
Yes.
After months of progress, we had built
Remember
ourselves
when
a
Layton was
prototype
talking
time
about
machine.
how he was trying to look into the whole situation and someone with very strong
Yep.
forces kept stopping him?
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Finally, to test our work with a human subject. Bill thought we should use Claire as the first test subject. She was our lab assistant.
The way he said human there was really creepy.
I loved her too, you see.
Yeah, just a little creepy.
And though she didn't
Human.
return my feelings, I didn't want to risk her getting hurt in the experiment. Around this time, I noticed a flaw in the design of our machine. I begged Bill to postpone the experiment, but he wouldn't
Okay.
hear of it.
Yeah.
Sometime after the accident, I made a startling discovery. Unbeknownst to me, Bill had made a deal to sell the technology behind the machine's
Okay.
power source.
Yeah, he's pretty much your very typical generic asshole politician.
Apparently, a large corporation had offered him a very impressive sum. Bill knew the machine wasn't ready for a human subject, but he needed to demonstrate its viability. We all know the tragic results of his decision. By the time I realized Bill planned to go ahead with the experiment, it was too late to stop.
How did Bill live?
Of course the scheming politician lives. That's just how it works. They're literal cockroaches.
It was at
Because
that
of
moment he
Bill's rage,
realized he had
Claire
fucked up.
was Life is full of cruel twists.
Also, that explosion was supposed to take out, like, a block or something, too? Is that what I remember?
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
That's a
How did Bill
relative-
live?
That's a relatively small explosion from that cutscene.
In the blink
Yeah.
of an eye, I lost my life's work and the love of my life. To say I was a broken man would be an understatement. Bill, on the other hand, made a full recovery from his injuries.
Of course he
He
did.
also completed the deal with the corporation, pocketing more money than most people see in a lifetime. He used his newfound fortune to climb the political ladder to the very top.
Once again, even if you have your disagreements about things in Layton, everyone agrees Bill Hawks sucks.
Killed
Okay.
Claire and was rewarded with the most powerful seat in government.
How
If
did he
that's
get
not
that
a
deal to
cruel
go
joke.
through? The experiment was a failure.
Right? I'm like, wait, how did he still get the money from that?
Yeah.
I can't pretend I wasn't bitter, and it was this bitterness that sent me back to my research. I thought that if I could travel to the past, I could rob Bill of all that he had won. Oh, of course, there was another reason why I wanted to go back in time, to save Claire from her fate. Surely you understand, Herschel.
Claire is no longer with us. There's nothing anyone can do to turn back time.
Do you really believe that?
I don't want to, but I do. I have just one more question for you.
What is it?
Someone's been using you as a pawn. Are you aware of this?
What are you talking about?
I mean, it should be obvious by now. Come on.
Someone here masterminded a scheme even more awful than yours, Dimitri. And that person is there!
I think you're mistaken, Professor.
No, there's no mistake here. And there's no hiding it anymore, Luke. Or should I call you Clive?
I can't.
Been waiting so long for them to finally say that. I'm like, I know his name. I can't say it. Okay.
God.
There it is.
The biggest struggle. Me also
Yep.
trying not to say the real name too, because it's like, yeah. Fluke. He's been cornered now.
It took some time to put together the pieces of your plan. But when I finally understood it all, the sheer evil of it sent a chill down my spine.
What is he talking about, Clive?
Also, yes, the game got louder because I'm like, you know what? They're talking. We're just gonna
That's
increase
fair.
the volume.
No, that's fair.
You kept your true intentions hidden from everyone, Clive. Even your partner, Dimitri.
What are you saying, Herschel?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Clive was aiming for revenge on a massive scale. And you were nothing more than a pawn, Dimitri.
Tremendous work, Professor. You found me out.
Stop speaking in riddles, Layton. What's this all about?
Poor Chelmy. Barton's probably like eating the corner, like,
You lived next
this
door
is a
to
great
the
show.
lab that exploded 10 years ago. You were just a child then.
John
That
Paul in the
blast
background just like,
demolished half of the building
nope,
you lived
not
in.
my problem.
Nope. Gets more to drink from the bar.
Reports indicate that 10 people were killed in the explosion, 2 of whom were your parents. It must have been a terrible shock. In the span of a few seconds, you lost your family and your home. When the initial shock wore off, it was replaced with anger. You became obsessed with exacting revenge on those who had wronged you. You were lucky enough to be adopted by a kindly woman in her golden years, Constance Dove. Miss Dove's extreme kindness was matched in scale only by the enormous fortune she possessed. You two lived quite happily as a family for a time. Sadly, it wasn't to last. Miss Dove departed from this world 5 short years later, leaving her fortune to you.
Yeah, so now you know where that money came from. He's
What should I do with this money? Build an entire underground
Before
city.
long,
Yep.
you graduated from secondary school and took a part-time job at a prominent newspaper. Considering your sizable inheritance, I don't think you took the job for pocket money.
even funnier. He went into journalism, so I'm just like, oh, Kivy does journalism, huh?
You were searching for something. Using the newspaper's resources, you finally hunted down the men responsible for your misery. You knew that both Bill Hawks and Dimitri Allen were responsible for the explosion. Armed with this information, you concocted a plan to avenge your parents. First, you befriended Dimitri and convinced him to resume his research on the time machine. Then, you used your inheritance to set up this elaborate facsimile of London.
So much money. I'm just sitting here like, how? Look, people can be rich, but I'm just like, how rich was Constant Dove? Jeez.
Yeah,
With your stage in
like,
place, you used your contacts in the press to find the best scientists in the country.
Anyway, continue. Sorry, say that. What were you
I was
guys?
gonna say, like, I'm looking around, it's like, yep, so then he bought this line, and like, no one was questioning where this stuff was going. It was just, yep, I'm gonna buy this, and this, and this, and like, wow, this guy wants a big manor. It's like, no, he just lives in this nice cottage over here. What?
After all, you would need quite a bit of help to complete this time machine. You then proceeded to lure these brilliant men into your trap. However, unbeknownst to Dimitri, Most of your staff were not working on the time machine.
Oh,
What?
time travel. What happened?
Clive had secretly reassigned many of the scientists to a different project. You might think of it as his pet project. We don't have all day, Layton. What was the second project?
Getting to that.
Leaving us all in suspense.
A weapon designed to cause destruction on an unimaginable scale.
You remember that tank we found that just was
Yep.
kind of out of place?
There was like multiple tanks.
Weapon. Is this true, Clive?
How did he get tanks down here?
Oh, Yuri
And I
Lowenthal.
thought scientists were supposed to be observers. While you focused on your machine, I had a different goal. Though some may call it revenge, I prefer to think of it as justice over single-minded scientists and corrupt politicians.
What are you saying, Clive?
Enough explanations. Let me show you.
Oh yeah, let me show you, and I'm taking Flora with me. You too. Get up and do something. Don't just stand there looking guffawed.
I mean, Don Paulo's around there somewhere too. Just hanging out.
Don Paulo, Flora just got stolen. Are you gonna do something? Professor, what are we going to do? He has Flora and...
Oh, there he is.
Layton, look over there.
Where?
So, on top of having money to make a fake London, there's this monstrosity included into the money.
You people have too much money.
You could end world hunger with all that money or something. But
Yeah.
no!
Nope.
I think this
Do you
is...
think it has enough turrets?
Nope. I'm just like, this is just to take out London, right?
But you see, London's a byproduct of the world, and the world's mean, and then it's like the galaxy, and that looks like a Pokemon.
It looks like a mechanical Howl's Moving Castle.
That too, with more guns.
Like a very ominous bad side version of it. Professor, what is that thing?
I believe that is a Kingdom Hearts boss. It seems as if Clive's been working on some sort of mobile fortress.
Flora's trapped up there. We've got to save her. We're going to save the game first because guess what? We're almost out of time and I need to save the game now. Yoink.
That is fair.
All right. New chapter. Well, I said last was the last chapter, but this is like the last chapter. JK.
The stronghold of madness.
All right. Is there a scene or are we... Okay, we're all chilling out. All right. So we're going to infiltrate...
There's this crazy thing over there. Let's chill out for a moment.
Let's chill out and think about this for a little bit. But yes, we will ascend the Stronghold of Madness in the next video. We'll see you guys then.
Ciao.